What's up, everyone? This is Gamerzgamble here, July 5th, 2013. Really don't have just...
Yeah, it's Independence Day. Everybody's taking off.
Oh,
Nobody has really put out anything. It's like Saints Row 4.
That's true. That's true.
Independence Day coming.
So, as you know, this is Bird Daddy, John without the H, and then Game Greater.
DJ!
So, what do we got to talk
Dude's
about?
over in the corner.
Oh, Doobie's over here. You
All
can't
right.
see him because he's beating the fourth wall. But, what do we got to talk about?
First off, playing on PlayStation 2, both of them. I didn't get 100% like you did. But Final Fantasy X and the Final Fantasy X-2, after you complete both of them, I'm not sure if you have to do 100% or not. But when it's given the end credits, it has a 30-minute cutscene to, I guess, close everything out. So I guess it'll be like a half movie version of. What if you have to do 100%? What will you do?
Oh, I will venture down that road. I've done it once. I can do it again.
I've never done it with 10-2, but I've done it with Final Fantasy X.
I've actually got 100% twice.
And these are the international versions.
Yes.
So I don't know the difference in 10-2, but I know Final Fantasy
So
X.
technically,
We get to fight the Dark Aeons.
We also have ribbons.
then,
Sweet!
you'd have to get 200%.
That's true. I have got 100% twice in 10-2. One on 2 runs, and then the other one on the first run. Which...
Mhm.
What? You gave me gas.
No.
Anyway, I'm excited about it. Final Fantasy X. It's one of those when you ask what's your favorite Final Fantasy,
Not gonna be a tool and say, oh, Final Fantasy 7 is the perfect game. It was great.
it was.
That's the one that got me to Final Fantasy.
But talking about Final Fantasy, I believe my top 2 right now, going back and playing them all, is 8 and 10 probably. I got to where I love 8. I love 8. Just the story behind it. I didn't really much like the junctioning system, but everything else was awesome to me. I love the summons, the cinematics of the summons. It was a great game. And 10 was just what set the bar with me. Too bad after that every other Final Fantasy was good, but was kind of lacking. But 10 to me was
12?
I love 12, but to me it was still missing that element.
Like that part, Industrial Revolution.
Yeah, I mean, it just wasn't that feeling. And then when you got to 13, 13 was a good game. It's just, they took too much away.
Tread lightly.
She tread lightly on this one.
And look, I would have
13-2 was better.
No,
the
the
story.
battle system
The battle system.
was better in 13-2. But, the gameplay was better for 13-2. But the story all the way around, if we was to do a poll, maybe hint in the future, of the greatest Final Fantasy endings of all time, I'm going to have to go with 13 as my favorite ending. 13 was just one of those endings. You never even beat the game. Hush.
I've watched the
You
endings.
didn't
All
have
37 of them, they were terrible.
No, that's 13-2. Not 13.
Oh.
13 to me just had an awesome ending. It was one of those endings where good won. Everybody got reunited. It was just, to me, it was a good ending.
And now 13-3, she Lightning is sent on a way to save the universe from God.
That sounds
A lot like
awesome. I'm going to spell it with a uncapital G. Anyway, no, that's besides the point. Speaking of 13-3, if you pre-order now, you actually get her in Cloud's old outfit, not the one from Advent Children, the one that he started out with.
In Final Fantasy 7, the fake soldier uniform.
Yeah, and then you get
Spoilers!
his Buster Sword.
You only waited 20 years for that one?
Which I really don't care about the outfit, but I would love to have Cloud's Buster Sword.
You know it's going to be a
swinging
worthless piece of shit.
It
Unless we
probably would.
I wonder if we can attach a material to it. Probably going to have, 2 spots.
Esper. Dun dun.
Is that what they were calling Final Fantasy 7? Anyways,
No. 13 they are.
Grand Theft Auto 5.
Mm-hmm.
8 GB downloading. They released some new screens and everything. Still loving the poster. What? I want to be that cop. But 8 GB download for the Xbox 360 and the PS3. The 8 GB come on. It's on 1 disc for the PS3, 2 discs for the Xbox 360.
Making PS3 superior.
Let's not play favoritism here, guys.
Mhm.
They don't pay us.
Oh yeah, sorry.
But it's on one of them for the 360 is the installation disc, and then the game disc. So it's like a PC game.
I've actually started playing through Grand Theft Auto 3, and I just beat Vice City, and I'm working on San Andreas. Hopefully, I'm going to start 4 before 5 comes out. I'm watching 5 has got me just hyped up. You know,
oh my
4
God, who are y'all gonna play as? I'll call Trevor.
I'm Trevor.
I'm Trevor.
I'm gonna be Trevor.
and I'm the black man.
Frank.
Okay. So that leaves you as Michael.
Mike.
Michael.
We'll play as Michael.
No, I'm gonna play as all 3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
I'm definitely gonna play as Trevor the old man first, though.
I can see you.
I can see
I can see
that.
that.
Oh man, he's old. But that's besides the point. Bioshock, I heard Bioshock Infinite's got some new DLC.
No, it doesn't. They're gonna announce it in July. They didn't even say they was gonna announce it. They're still gonna
Hopefully.
talk about announcing it.
They're gonna announce it. They haven't said that they're gonna announce a release date yet.
So okay,
They're gonna
Game,
talk
correct
about
me
this
it.
is what Ken Levine.
Yeah.
This is what he says. Game development takes time. It's okay.
That sounded a lot like Blizzard.
So that
being
being said, also Diablo 3 is announced for PS3
and PS4
and PS4.
and Xbox One.
I'm
I'll
not.
leave Xbox One.
I'm not too excited about it.
As long as they change the controls and make it more instead of just
User-friendly.
point and click. Yeah, more user interface for the
$600,000 worth of my
But
movie.
besides
get
that,
the
going back to Bioshock Infinite. So you're telling me that you paid me money to promote this DLC when it's not even being released yet? There hasn't even been said nothing. At least I got my money. I mean,
They
I
might talk about it when it comes up. They're gonna
Oh,
mention
It'll probably be at Gamescom
that's kind of like.
or is it Comic Con in July?
Cloud Pack,
Comic Con in July. It'll probably be there.
maybe.
Yeah. Well, let's hope for the best. I wasn't the biggest fan of Bioshock Infinite, but these two were. I'm not saying it was a bad game. I didn't really have an interest in it.
It was way more bland than regular Bioshock.
Yeah.
The gameplay wise, I love the setting, but
It was a real colorful set. To me, it was kind of like Bioshock was. I know I'm going back to Pokemon. Was like Kanto, and then you get to like Heart Gold, where they were like more colorful. You know, to me, I don't know. That's what I felt like I was going.
either I'm not sure which one you remind me of is Marshall Mathers, aka Eminem, or Seinfeld. How everything always goes back to the Superman. But for you, it always goes back to Pokemon.
That's because Pokemon is a way of life. Speaking of, they announced a new Pokemon. Y'all can check it out. I think it's on Pokemon.com. I don't know his name yet, but I know he's Ghost and Steel. So
What is it? Something possessed a sword? Is it
Oh.
a human or a Pokemon?
I believe it's a Pokemon. I'm not sure,
That would make
but I
sense.
know it's Ghost and Steel. So if it has Levitate, shit's about to get messed up. That means he only have one weakness, and that's fire. That's it.
That's a pretty big weakness.
That's a pretty big.
That's
like,
pretty big
everybody
weakness.
has a fire.
Yeah.
Give me Chandelier, dominated.
Let's not talk about that, Philip.
Just saying. Just saying.
Rebuttal.
Microsoft also scrapped the development fee for AAA games and indie games.
Mm-hmm.
So now they don't have to pay that big fine to patch out their games. Speaking of, Lionhead, Fable 3, ain't the game-breaking glitch. Fix that shit.
Probably
Thank
coming
you.
out.
Speaking of Fable Anniversary. It's a Fable 1 remake HD. It's by far the Fable.
I have never played Fable.
That
I
is the best
started
one. You
playing
started on part 2. You
I-
started out on one of the worst ones.
I started playing it. I had Fable for my Xbox 360. Or, you know what I'm saying? I played it off my Xbox 360. But then someone said it'd be funny 2 days before Halo 3 came out if my Xbox got the red ring of death. Thanks, Dick. Anyway, so I haven't got to play it yet. I really wanted to. I played Fable 2, got bored with it. Never touched Fable 3.
Oh, Fable 1 is 2 may be a sequel and like broaden their ideas, but Fable 1 is what it was an RPG.
Mhm.
Anyways. Moving on. That's about it for gaming news. Anyways, discussion. Hideo Kojima, creative director of Metal Gear Solid series. He's asking which developer we would want to remake Metal Gear Solid 1 using the Fox engine, his in-house engine. Who? Discuss.
I don't care. I think you should remake the Metal Gear series.
The original Metal Gear.
Yeah.
But that's also, those are coming out kind of on the Metal Gear Solid Legacy bundle, which is the PlayStation only. And since they're having all the like special editions of Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 3, the original Metal Gear 1, and Metal Gear 2 on the special edition of Metal Gear Solid 3. So technically, make it to the bottom, you get it, got it, good.
No.
Those are hard games though.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
Who would I want to remake? I would have to say the company that are.
Insomniac.
I would have to say.
I like Far Cry 3.
I would have to say
That's
Naughty
pretty
Dog.
I'll get that one.
I would have to say Naughty Dog.
I can only imagine.
Yeah, but
Wouldn't that
it'd be 4 years?
explosions?
It'd be 4 years before it came out.
So
True.
we had to wait 7 for Kingdom Hearts 3. We're not saying should have came out earlier, like someone we know. Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I'm willing to wait. I'm willing to wait. I've always wanted to get into Metal Gear Solid. But, I can't read that.
I'm asking the questions.
Oh. It's like, read whatever the teleprompter says.
I would want.
Shiver.
If they weren't gonna mess with anything, like, if they were just gonna keep everything original, the same, let the people who done the port from the Xbox 360 and PS3 Arkham City to the Wii U, the guys who ported that, they done a great job from porting it from the current gen consoles to the Wii U next gen. So let them handle the HD remake. But if they're gonna innovate and add new things to it, yeah, it's gonna be a big one. As soon as I can think.
But,
I don't know.
so,
There'll be so many different.
so why are you saying Insomniac?
I meant Ubisoft.
Yeah,
Ubisoft?
Ubisoft.
Why Ubisoft?
He loves Far Cry 3.
Far Cry 3 is amazing.
Well, I do have a reason for Naughty Dog. Naughty Dog, if you want
Quality.
action, quality definitely. But, see, here in the last week, they proved me something differently. Or about games, what they can do with games. With Uncharted, they got the action. Also can be part of Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear Solid 4, if you want to go in there and blow stuff.
Character-driven story.
Character-driven story. Last of Us. Also, something Last of Us brought to the table was stealth. You could use stealth. They showed that they can put stealth in a game and it wouldn't affect. Like, you can just sneak up and stab somebody. Like
Metal Gear Solid.
Metal Gear Solid.
But it's really tactical espionage. You're not supposed to kill nobody.
Well, you know
if
what
you
I
want the
mean.
big boss symbol, you know.
You know what I'm saying, though.
Just
Like,
saying.
it's there. You got action for
Oh,
Uncharted.
they
you got stealth for Last of
definitely
Us.
have quality. Now, if we want quantity, lack of quality, let's get
Bethesda.
Bethesda. Bethesda to do it.
Wait about 3 patches before you play it.
3,
Please.
6, because those first two are just going to
Oh,
make the game
man.
worse. Love you, Skyrim.
We
But,
do. We love you, but wow.
Anyway, it's month number 7. We got half the year behind us.
Yeah.
Who do y'all think is going to get Game of the Year? Who is y'all's Game of the Year contenders right now?
Let's the fourth wall go first. Zach, what about you?
Just break that wall.
Well, giving all the games I played this year, Last of Us? Yeah, Last of Us, I think so.
Last of Us is definitely good. Character-driven.
Many I haven't played many games this year.
Last of Us was good.
I got to be barn.
Uh,
What I got here, what I can think off the top of my head, Tomb Raider. I'm pretty much the only one who's played that one, but I'm gonna let y'all borrow that. It was awesome shit. That's what I'm bringing to the table.
Brian?
Right now, as it stands, at this second, I'll have to go with BioShock. Give me till September, and then it'll be Grand Theft Auto.
Possible.
Or Kingdom Hearts 1.5.
And I guess I'm just
That'll be our HD remake.
No, that's gonna be everything. It's automatic.
Those are games.
That's true. Either that or 10. Either that or 10. If they have that last cinematic and it's something to blow my mind, then you got me sold.
Watch it be total crap.
I was really disappointed in the Final Fantasy X-2 ending. Working for 100%.
What can they do to blow your mind?
Wake up from another dream.
Shut up, Brian.
Inception. It was a dream.
Shut up, Brian. Dream. Shut up, Brian.
Directed by Christopher Nolan.
But anyway, right now mine is Ni no Kuni. I know it came out last year in Japan, but I'm talking about American-based games or American release date games. I'm gonna have to go with Ni no Kuni. Ni no Kuni is
Definitely 4 big ones. So, what do y'all think? That game will get Game of the Year.
Well, I can hope it gets Game of the Year.
Yeah.
The reason it gave, for me, Game of the Year is the reason it gave me Game of the Year is just because I have not played an RPG that in years that gave like every aspect of it I loved.
Mm-hmm.
I love the story, I love the gameplay, I love how you capture monsters. And
It even had a twist ending that wasn't like just pulled from the ass.
Yeah, I mean it was a well thought of game, a well thought of RPG, and
Just had that. It was a great, colorful. It seemed childish, but it had dark overtime.
yes, it definitely did.
And it was a beautiful game.
That's why it's my Game of the Year because, to me, yeah, there's probably bigger, flashier games like Tomb Raider, Last of Us, but that's something that's the norm now. Games that are good, like the norm. Ni no Kune, there's not a lot of just die-hard RPGs like 13-2. It's a good game, but there's lacking to it. It's like they lost their touch.
Totally haven't brought Fire Emblem, Skyrim. Just being objective.
Well, Skyrim is an RPG. I mean, so is Borderlands, but it's that type of RPG. It's a different type. I'm talking about the turn-based RPG.
Right.
Now, Fire Emblem, I never played Fire Emblem. I don't know.
Well, that's getting some pretty good reviews, but like a lot of people's liking it.
But, that's more of a tactical RPG.
Right. I had to cut you off. Sorry. Brian, Bioshock, why you pick it?
Because it's Bioshock!
Infinite.
You cut me off for this?
I thought Brian had more to go on. I didn't know. It's like a rhino.
No, it was the tone and the story that it did. Nobody's really... Games now these days tread lightly. They don't like to just...
Brian threw the ball to blame the big couple.
I'm just saying.
I did. What the?
They really tackled things in that game that most games nowadays don't like to touch. Issues of that time and everything.
Booker never touched a little kid.
Nobody said that about the kid!
Oh. Spoilers. He doesn't.
No, you really don't.
Is it masturbation if he time travels and touches himself? Question. Anyway, Doobie, why are you going for Last of Us?
Just don't leave.
Just please don't go. A little wow. Nothing. Anyway, dude.
Why am I going with The Last of Us?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Great answer.
I'm a movie buff, and
Yeah.
The Last of Us is more cinematic than
It really is. It's
any other game.
cinematic.
Mostly, I think it's just Naughty Dog. That's the way they're making it, and I think they did it right.
Yeah, they did.
So
Took their time. They really built a world into it. Like,
Can you tell me a bad Naughty Dog game? I was actually thinking about that a couple of days ago.
Crash Bandicoot,
Crash Bandicoot was an awesome game. Now the series kind of got stupid there.
Jack and Dexter,
Jack and Dexter was an awesome game.
Jack and Dexter 2.
That was also
That
an
was
awesome
Very
game.
good. The first three were very good.
the racing game.
What other?
Even the racing game was decent.
I didn't play it. I didn't.
Now, Deadlock.
That's Insomniac.
But we're getting off subject.
Damn it, Brian. Insomnia.
Whoops.
We'll be having something. Anyways, yeah, Naughty Dog brings quality, especially the last couple of years.
And I was waiting for it for so long. Finally get to play it the entire week and beat it. I don't know. I could have
Has anybody heard
it?
of it? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm getting excited.
Tomb Raider, just play it. It's awesome. And it's you don't start out as Lara Croft, you're becoming the Lara Croft we all know. Watch that in a review. What's up? And yeah, just great game. If you have that Uncharted itch and haven't been scratched, I mean, Last of Us is good, but it's not Uncharted. Go Tomb Raider. Like, definitely got some RPG aspects, and they put that girl through fucking hell. I promise. Lara Croft, she is. Yeah,
Yeah.
really.
But speaking of Last of Us, has anything heard anything about the DLC that's coming out soon?
Silly man. You bought the season pass.
I did.
We did.
I did too. I bought the season pass and I was like, I looked on it, they gave me a card. GameStop, the GameStop employee even smiled. He was like,
Stupid.
I was like, I turned around. $20. I get multiplayer DLC. I'm like, I go home and play the multiplayer.
It was
Crap.
total crap.
Is it?
Also,
really?
it's just multiplayer.
It's multiplayer and one single story DLC, and it's not gonna be Joel or Ellie. It's gonna be they're gonna flesh out some of the other characters.
Huh.
So it's probably gonna be single player like pick. But I played great single player like where you don't join the DLC in the main game. Like BioShock 2. What was that one called? Not the Protected Trials. Minerva's Den. That was amazing.
Very
That was amazing. So I have hope. And plus it's Naughty Dog.
Yeah.
They're gonna bring quality to it.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm glad you said something. I startled you earlier. Last discussion. Kingdom Hearts 3. I know. We ain't had our E3 episode. We had ours, but it's just me and Brian. Sony announced it at their press conference. I cried.
There were tears. There were tears.
I cried.
I seen them.
I saved them. I'm gonna put it on a game and give it to a goat and kill it. Because Japanese people love goats.
And second.
And sacrifices.
Oh, God.
Japanese people don't take any.
Please.
I think the thing
Or
is
major.
about honor mostly.
We're gonna get a phone
Get
call.
it!
Stop! The phone's gonna ring. What the hell is this?
Anyways, what worlds y'all want to see? What characters y'all want to be integrated? Ever since the last Kingdom Hearts, Star Wars been bought. Marvel, y'all think that would be too much out of it?
Oh.
What about the other rights?
They've officially, since Kingdom Hearts 2, have got the rights to use Pixar characters.
Pixar characters.
Toy
Who would
Story.
love a Toy Story world? I don't know if we can. I guess we can fight the big lanternfish if we go find a Nemo.
Monsters Inc.
Monsters Inc.
I could see Monsters Inc., Monster University. I could see Goofy being a car that drives backwards if we go to the Cars route.
Ooh.
Jesus, Goofy.
What Marvel character would you like to see?
I ain't gonna lie though, if they did do Marvel, I'm pretty sure they would treat them like they did Final Fantasy and bring
Bring
them
all
all
characters.
into their universe.
What if they just
they're not gonna
Sword,
go to the
Donald, and
Marvel
Goofy,
universe.
and maybe
I don't see them
Kyrie.
going to the Marvel
And,
universe.
they just go to the Ultimate Universe.
I just don't see that.
If they do go to it, or even if they bring Deadpool into it, I want Deadpool to ask them what took them so long to get there. You know, as a hint, what took you so fucking long to make this game? That's it.
Well, Deadpool, I don't really see him being in it because
No.
we'll review the Deadpool game here in a minute, and you'll understand why he would be in a children's game.
It's a children's game?
Kingdom Hearts? Well, teenagers.
Dark overtone. The darkness. Let's not teach children about the evil inside.
But how good always overcomes evil.
And how you don't always have to be the best. You just have to follow
Look.
your way.
Let's just get to the point. We all want to see a Keyblade
Lightsaber.
lightsaber.
Who do you think would be the final boss? Darth Vader or Emperor Palpatine?
Probably. You remember how Kingdom Hearts 2?
Or would they go? Would they be even more? I mean, cut you off. Would they be even more like? Would they try to push it? You think Star Wars Episode 7 will be out before Kingdom Hearts 3? You think they would
I
try to
hope
do
not.
that tie in? Like 2015?
It could be that one.
I mean, like Kingdom Hearts 3, Star Wars Episode 7, and Kingdom Hearts 3.
No, I don't think so. I think it'll be more of the. I think it'll be more of what's known aspect. Like Tron.
Please don't give me another fucking Tron world. I enjoyed.
The first one. The
I
first Tron.
I
It
enjoyed
was
Tron.
It was different.
I enjoyed Little Mermaid. I've been to all these worlds.
Yes. Multiple times.
Maybe Mulan one more time. I don't want to go back to Halloween Town.
That was my problem with Dream Drop Distance. Dream Drop Distance was a fun game, and they did introduce like the new Hunchback of Notre Dame world. But all in all, the worlds they're getting repetitive. Come up with something new.
You don't think they'll go into any of the Marvel worlds?
Probably not.
Honestly.
It'll probably be like
Like
Hades from
Asgard.
Kingdom Hearts 2, where Orin makes an appearance and he plays as him.
Yeah,
Or,
I can see that.
but my Marvel character, who I think is going to be in there, is Spider-Man. I think he's the biggest one out of all of them that doesn't have this violent undertone, like the Hulk's like.
Smash.
Yeah.
Oh, I would love to hit a triangle button with Sora and Hulk.
I could also
Like,
see.
he would destroy
Really,
it.
I could also see him bring in Tony Stark and he builds you a Keyblade.
How much do you think Disney would put out to make RDJ the voice of Tony Stark.
Oh,
Crap. Robert Downey Jr. If you're listening to this,
Do it.
Well, I mean, you look at the Kingdom Hearts games when they bring in movie characters, they bring in the voices. When
it'll
Chicken
probably be
Little,
them. No, I mean,
when they did Chicken Little, they
it
brought
was
in
Zach
that.
Braff, but when they did Pirates of the Caribbean,
Well, of course,
It wasn't
Johnny Depp.
it wasn't Johnny Depp.
True. So, oh well. But it could be the one from Earth's Mightiest Warriors, Earth's Mightiest Heroes, or something.
They could do
Alright,
that.
that's another good one. I enjoyed that show.
It's just my top Marvel ones are the ones I see is Captain America or Spider-Man. They're
Yeah.
probably the most iconic of Marvel. You know, when you say, "Hey, you watch Marvel?" It's
I love Spider-Man.
I love Spider-Man,
Troll.
or the little youngins that goes Hulk smash, and thinking that automatically makes them strong. Just cute.
Thief Hunter, man. Anyways, hope y'all enjoyed our conversation with Gamerzgamble. Keep up next time. This Game Grader?
John without H.
Yes.
Birthday.
And dude, can you
Yeah.
sign us off? Y'all keep gaming.
Bye bye.